Alrighty, good afternoon, morning, whatever, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to Fortress Craft, and I have to keep telling myself not to say Factorio because I always do, and it just happens. So anyway, we finished off advanced mining. Got a bunch of new stuff actually coming out here, which I'm excited about. So we got Mark III forced induction, which should be awesome. Transport pipe, finally. Needs crystal deposits. But, yeah, I feel like that's been there for a while, actually. Matter mover, we might as well get. Hardened block assembly, I feel like we need that. Alloyed block, I feel like we need that. Advanced machine block assembly, I feel like we need that. We got an antimatter drill motor, which I think even in my last playthrough I didn't get to the point of, so that's fine. What I'm really excited about is, what was it? Is this thing, plasma head charger. So, this might be what we're waiting for, and it just came a lot earlier than I was expecting it to come, actually. I don't know when it was going to come, but this might be it. So this might be the thing. So we got our crystal head cutter. Crystal cutter head, not crystal head cutter. That's a completely different thing. Increases things to 100%. So we need this plasma head charger, and that will be... Potentially that's going to give us plasma heads which do 100%, which I've just heard of them off other videos, but haven't actually made one yet. And we've also got this. There's a big old hole going down to gold, and as you can see, there's some bits in there that we need to trim out. Got a bit of iron, got a bit of tin. Nothing too bad. Let's actually do a bit of a drop down. Now I might die because this goes through the 200 to 300 range. Let me down, you piece of crap. Okay, so that's iron. Oh, actually, let's go down here. You, iron in the middle of nowhere. How big are you? 1.3. That's not bad. Yeah, see, my thing's still bogus. I could have sworn a Mark II gun used to stop that from happening once you get to that level, but maybe it's only in the original, and once I got the frozen thing, it starts to become a bigger problem. Alright, so let's pick up some resources. Let's go looking at these plasma cutter heads, because if I can go straight to 100%, that would be awesome. So... steel alloy smelter. Do I have one of those yet? No, it doesn't look like I do. So, these take nickel and coal. And I'm getting a bunch of these bars out here. I don't have any more nickel ore in my inventory, but let's chuck in a bunch of that, just so that keeps running. I feel like nickel is going to be something that we need pretty soon though. Here we go. Rack rails, lots and lots of rack rails. I don't know how many rack rails we got right now, but 600. Exactly 600, which is exactly the amount that I thought we would need. So, do we do the cargo lift, or do we do the plasma heads? I feel like I want to get the plasma heads out of the way, simply because I don't know if they're actually going to work. So I'd like to get them done. In terms of this research, what do we got here? Advanced power grid would be good. Advanced defense is missiles, I think. No, advanced defense gives us Mark III stuff as well, so we might need that at some point, but I feel like advanced power grid would be good. So yeah, because that'll give us the tier 3, the blue lasers, and better batteries as well, but the blue lasers I really like because we could use those blue lasers to go down the mine shafts. Okay, so Mr. Guy, what do you need? So copper and tin need 100 each on the first thing. So 1, 1, 2, 3, and then tin 1, 1, 2, 3, and we need half that in titanium. So that's 200. We need a total of 200 titanium, which I ain't got. So that is going to be somewhat harder to get. Alright, so while we're waiting for that, let's look into our smelty thing. I really should be clearing these guys out, because I don't need all of this stuff to be on my hotbar. F7. Don't need any of that stuff to be on my hotbar. F5. Need some of that stuff to be on my hotbar, but... And then F3 and F4 will clear out as well. And we'll set these up at some other point. I don't know what we'll set them up as, but let's go to F3 and let's say glass goes there. And what else do we need a lot of? This guy goes there. What was I doing? Steel guy. Where are you, steel guy? Here you are. So, 3. So we're going to continue this little line on because F1 and then F3. Alrighty, F1. Remove only, add only, and you give me low density steel bars, and you require an iron bar and a nickel bar, and if I remember correctly, you produce 2 things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that should produce 100 low grade steel. And it seems to be doing it pretty fast. It's already got 6 of the damn things, 8 of the damn things. So why are we making low grade steel bars? I actually do not know. But we need a plasma head charger, and we need 8 of these things, and 5 servo motors. Can you tell I'm excited about the plasma heads? It may not sound like it, but I am extremely excited about the plasma heads because 100% efficiency means that we can start hitting the really big loads and not have to worry about them running out very fast, because I've had 100k loads and they just vanish because you're not using the right heads. Okay. Crafting. Large amounts of power. Large amounts of power, you say? Okay. I feel like we're going to automate these guys. And I feel like we're going to automate them down here, actually making the damn things, because this is where all of our ore is anyway. So I feel like it's a pretty good idea to automate that stuff. Maybe we'll have a central hole that's sole purpose is just for plasma heads or something, just to shift down stuff. We could do something off the lift area, maybe, but I just do not know. Let's do a test run though. We need to do a test run to make sure that these guys actually do what they say they do. So, okay. Where's some easy power I can do a test run on? There's not really any easy power, so let's just do one here. 4. Yeah, you don't need to be there. So where's my plasma head cutter? Do you have a belt? Doesn't look like you have a belt. Okay, 1 steel cutter head. Alrighty, let's make a steel cutter head then. Where are you? Where are you, steel cutter heads? Okay. Crafting. So these guys unfortunately do not stack at all. So what we do is 4 steel cutter head, crafting plasma cutter head, and need some power. Needs a lot of power. It still hasn't crafted one yet. Desires 512 power per second, and it takes 6 seconds? Jesus. That is a lot. That is a lot of stuff. Let me just pull all this stuff out of it. And we'll see how long it actually takes. I know I'm running low on energy. This damn thing takes a metric ton of energy to work. Yeah, shut up. Okay, 3.1 seconds left, so that means approximately 1600 power needs to be shoved in this thing. Do we have a bigger power thing? Not that it will matter, because I'm constantly running out of these guys, but
Crafting.
Let's just craft a bigger one. Craft some more bigger power. Okay.
Need more energy.
1.7 seconds left. Alrighty, so plasma cutter heads. I was so excited because I thought, yeah, that we're gonna have tons of plasma cutter heads that we can just throw out everywhere, but damn, that's just not gonna happen, is it?
Insufficient energy.
Oh, there we go. So you finally finished, did you? So what we do is we delete Mr. Battery and then we put it back so that it is empty. So you now are completely empty. And now what we do is we stop it there. 7.5 seconds. 7.5 times. So that's just about 4,000 power. Just about 4,000 power. Let's see what we got out of it. So, what did we get out of it? Where is my plasma cutter? Here it is. Plasma cutter head. So let's go down to our mine. This mine's got a bit of glass, but it should be fine. So you, 100% efficiency. And the thing you have to be worried about here is that these plasma cutters do not last forever. The standard ones last forever, but what am I talking about? The drill bits, the normal drill bits last forever, like the things that make you go faster, but the things that increase the efficiency, whether it's steel or plasma or whatever, don't you dare fall in that hole, you bastard. At least he died fairly easily. Okay, screw this. Oh, there is a jetpack and I so want it. Oh god. Get me out of this freaking hole. Thank Christ for that. Okay. Down. Don't want anything to fall in that hole ever again. Alrighty. So, good news is we got plasma cutter heads. Bad news is they frickin' take a million frickin' things to frickin' power. It's bad. It's bad. So we got a little bit of a power setup here with a little bit of this stuff. I feel like I don't know if we want a second mine here. I feel like a second mine would suck. Let's just keep this mine going and let's just route it around here and do it over there. This mine has nothing in it, absolutely nothing. 120. This guy I think is a bit better. 400. Yeah, you know what? Let's use this one to start with, and then we can move over if we need to. So, a little bit dubious about doing anything here, because we could pop up a cargo lift anywhere at any time, and then we just have to move shit up the top. Like, a cargo lift could go up here. Although we would try and avoid that, obviously. So, what we need here is we need to have something big. Oh, I got ideas going on in my head right now for something big. Yes, I've definitely got ideas for something big going on in my head. Alright, let's set it up. So first thing is, we're gonna semi-automate this process because it needs to happen and it needs to be automated because we're gonna want an automated process to make these cutter heads. So that means automating the steel grade bars and yeah, that sort of stuff. So let's do a quick double check. So steel cutter heads require iron and lithium, which is fine. And low grade steel bars, piss off. Low grade steel bars require iron and nickel, don't they? Nickel. Yeah, that sounds right. So, well, let's get another setup down here. Let's get steel alloy smelter. There we go. Let's get... what do we need? We're going to leave this guy here for extra stuff, but we're going to have a full setup down there. So then we need a machine to actually make the steel cutter heads. And right now I'm just making them in here, so we need an actual machine, which we haven't got around to yet, but I think I saw it in here before. The manufacturing plant. So we could pick this one up, because we've got a V2 gun that we could use, but I feel like we could just pick this up. Mining, it's not going to be into mining, is it? Power storage, power generation, power transmission, logistics, there we go. Oh boy. Okay, 15 iron gears, 16 servo motors. What a pain. 16. 15 of these. We need 15 of these. I don't feel like we have enough. So we need 18 more tin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this guy, we didn't have enough titanium for this guy, did we? We still needed another 29 titanium, if I remember correctly. There we go. Excellent. So that is titanium, so we need 50 and then 150. So I might as well do that now as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 100. Excellent. So, what did we say for the manufacturing plant? Okay. We got lightweight machine housing, copper wires. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Excellent. So that's the manufacturing plant, which will make our steel cutter heads. And then after that, we use our machine, the plasma thingy-bob, to actually do something, to actually create them. So, here is my plan. We're going to need a lot more of these big batteries, I think. We're going to need a few more of them anyway. And this is like the biggest logistics-based thing that I've done so far, I think. 6, 7, 25. That's a lot. Okay. I feel like that might be overkill, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. So, let's go ahead and let's plan this out. So, we're going to have a smelter, steel alloy smelter that needs power. You go like that. Then we're going to have chest, gap, chest. And then we're going to have manufacturing plant, which goes here. I'm assuming you need power. I don't know how much power you need, but we're just going to give you a basic one. You as well, get a basic one. And we'll just link power from those two, because I don't feel like either of them really needs a ton of power. And we'll have a basic generator over here. Let's feed the coal around the back. So, basic generator here. And that is going to be where our coal storage, our first coal storage goes. From this guy or from the other one, I don't know, but there we go, there's coal storage. So that'll keep these two powered. The manufacturing plant, give me some glass. Boom, boom. And then we do this. You are add only. You are remove only. 8. And the manufacturing plant, another thing which is add only. And you are remove only. And that's going to be steel cutter heads, which also need some other components. So we're going to have to fill those up with something. I'll probably have 2 more chests for those guys, one on either side. Something like that. Got to make sure we keep emptying out these chests at regular intervals, because we can easily just start burning through a massive amount of materials if we're not careful. I mean, my copper is below 1,000, so that's generally not good. I mean, 1,000 is a lot, but we really need. So, you. I feel like we need more titanium right now. There we go. That's a lot of titanium. So, now we go down here. Whoa, actually, we should be able to build a manufacturing plant by now, shouldn't we? All of this. And then go and build all of those. And build a manufacturing plant. 15 out of 16? Are you serious? That is just... absolutely, that's just bullshit. Alright, hurry up and do those things. I'm just going to sit here and wait for the damn things to go. You, sir, getting your stuff done. Advanced power grid. Which is good. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. Excellent. Give me another lightweight machine housing, because apparently I miscalculated. Got all the other stuff right, but I miscalculated that thing. Oh, 4. Yeah, my inventory is already turning into a mess again. Just deal with it. There we go. So, what we are also going to need is another coal enricher, because damned if I'm going to use normal coal. Macerator, charged PCB. Charged PCBs are these guys. And the macerator. Pretty sure it just needs one. Yes. The bloody macerator. If we actually tried to automate any of this crap, I swear to God, it would be such a pain in the ass. So, copper wire. Light machine housing, which needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I should automate stuff like tin plate and stuff like that, because we definitely need it a lot. But then again, I feel like we don't need a lot of these guys. Is that just one servo motor that you require, sir? I don't know if we'll ever use that, actually. Crushes and disposes of unwanted rock. So we could use that, and we might get ore out of it. But then again, we can use it. The construction paste, 5. Aren't you supposed to be giving me 6? Maybe? Kinda? Macerator. Needs a lightweight machine housing. Needs that. Give me a macerator. Give me a coal enricher. Excellent. I guess 5 charged PCBs was enough in the end. I've been clearing that out, mainly offline, so I don't have too many worries about that sort of stuff. So, coal enricher. So what we're going to do here is, I could use coal on this thing as well, and it wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest. So what we actually do here is then we do, and then you are add only. Okay, so now you will have enriched coal instead. And I still don't know if we're ever going to get to the point where... see, this is going to be a problem right here. Because this is add and remove. It needs to be remove only, but then this guy can't put stuff in. So what we have to do is we say this is add and remove, and then you go like that. And this is going to be remove only. Okay, so crisis averted. Otherwise, we would have been putting enriched coal back into this guy, which would have been bad. So now everything should be working. 23, yep. And this guy uses very, very little coal, which is why it's not really doing anything. Okay, so the coal goes over to here. Alrighty. Well, the enriched coal eventually will go over to here. There we go. Excellent. So that's phase 1, which is going to be powering this, which powers this, which allows these guys. Select recipe. So with this guy is, we're going to start automation of stuff, and you are going to be automating steel cutter heads. Start automation. So you're just going to repeat forever, and you're going to need lithium, and you're going to need iron. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Because I kind of feel like I would just want to be able to look from the top of that platform over here and just fully insert those chests. So I don't want to be having to half fill stuff and all of that sort of crap. You got power under you, so I can't put a chest under you. I don't know. Let's put a chest on top and a chest in front. That's kind of dodgy, but yeah. So remove only, and now you get a chest on top, which is remove only. So you take in 2 components, iron and nickel. You take in 3 components, steel, and then whatever these 2 have in them, and you are the thing. And then, this is where we get really, really interesting, because I've got an idea of how to do this, but it's completely freaking mental. So you are going to be remove only, you are going to be add only. We got our machine here, and then we've got a battery here, and a battery here. And yeah, we're gonna put generators completely surrounding these batteries. It's just gonna be nuts. So we need 5 more generators. I don't know if there's any better ways to do this. We probably get better generators in the future. Maybe this guy will give us better generators, but yeah, I mean, we're getting solar panels, I don't know how much they do, to be honest. I'm assuming they're not that good compared to like an actual generator, but that's just experience. Like a solar panel is going to be crap, right? It just sounds like it should be crap. So, yeah. Ooh. I should probably start replacing all these smelters as well, because then that doubles their efficiency, because they require only 2 ore instead of 4. So that would be nice, but yeah, for now, just not going to worry about it. Because we don't have a ton of that stuff like nickel and titanium and all that sort of crap. So, let's get down to you. So you, and you. Now this generator up the top is going to be the pain, I think. So all we have to do is F1, 5, and then we'll do, we need some spinnery things as well. Oh, you know what? No, I don't want to reuse this. This has already got the recipe on it. I don't want to take the recipe off because, I don't know. I don't know why I don't want to take the recipe off. I just don't. So there we go. Let's just get some spinny things and hopefully conveyor turntable. And hopefully we won't need much else here. There we go. I don't think we'll need much else here. I think with what I've got, we should be able to finish it off. And yeah, that would be nice to get this process completely running. So, spinny thing. So, you'll need it there. Yeah, you need it there. You are needed there. And you're also needed there. Because that just makes sense. Okay. Generators. Whoop. Generators. 1, 2, 3, 4. F1. 5. Well, don't want you to look like that, do we? We want you to look like that. Excellent. And then we do F1, 5. Yep. I don't know if it needs a spinner thing here. I suspected it would, so that it gets into this chest. F1, 8. We probably need another spinnery thing here. Now, you know what? Let's not get another spinnery thing here, because this will keep going. So we want this to be able to keep on going. So in that case, what we need to do is like that, and like that. Okay. And then They go like that. And I believe I've designed it in such a way that... No, it's not what I want. That, yeah, it should be all good. So, this guy should... I mean, all 4 of these generators should be running. They should be running. They generate 21 power per second when they've got the enriched coal. And I think they generate a lot less when they've got the normal coal. So yeah, 21 power per second is awesome. So that's 160 power per second, which still means this guy is going to need like 30 seconds, 25, 28, 30 seconds, something like that. You're still generating 21 coal per second. It must only be using the enriched coal anyway. So then we do this, and that will give us our plasma things. So what do you need? You need 1 iron and 1 nickel. So let's do a test run here. So iron, nickel, and then steel needs iron again and lithium. Alright, what are you doing? Currently crafting. You take a while. I did not expect you to take a while. Okay, now this guy. 3, that's pretty fast. Although it's using up all the stored power it had. So he's got a whole bunch of power stored up. If this thing actually gets its shit together, stop giving me progression updates. I do not want to hear them. Anyway, there we go. There's a plasma head here. So let's get a chest going. Plasma cutter head. Alright. And now we will need to figure out how to get that down to there if we want to do that. I don't know that we do at the start. Maybe we can just chuck them down. Man, it's going through iron really fast. And nickel just got completely trashed. Low grade steel bar, although it built a lot of those very quickly. And then the out of power? How are you out of power? You must really suck power. You must. Okay. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Since you are a complainy pants, you get your own power supply. I don't know if that's going to help you too much. We'll keep this guy pushing over there as well, but we'll keep this guy his own power supply so he can be all nice and special. So lithium, iron. Yeah, so this guy's got a ton of materials. He's got an absolute ton. So why he is not running? It's got to be just power. Yeah, out of power, constantly out of power. And this should be... interesting. Maybe going through chests is actually slowing things down a lot. Because look at that. That guy's got 99 3 slots. That's got nothing in it. It's got 99 3 slots. So yeah, it does seem like we're shooting a lot out here. We're shooting a lot out here. Oh, it is starting to get done, I guess. I kind of feel like we're just not doing enough here. Like this single belt of enriched coal isn't enough to keep all these guys running. But on the other hand, we have 6 of these little plasma things. So that's not too bad. Anyway, let's finish off this episode. And the next episode, we will be building a cargo lifter and getting all of that crap done. And we might just do plasma heads manually. Come on, you basic bastards. There's almost... Please tell me that you have 12 in there. So I didn't miscalculate. You just crap out of power. Let's give him some power. Everybody's crap out of power. Enriched coal just isn't doing the job. Yeah. I think there's a better core, a better enricher that you can get. So we got coal enricher. I think there's a better one you can get in the future. I just do not know. I don't think I've seen it anywhere, so who knows where it is. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned for that.